friends. Hello, welcome, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Palmira. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, today I'm really excited because I want to talk about something I'm really passionate about, which is skincare. So, if you're like me and have ever fallen into this whole product overload, raise your hands. Yeah, that's me. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been in this situation. So, in this year, I basically have had to go through a major simplification of my skincare routine because I was using way too many products and realized that at some point I had damaged some of my skin's barrier. Yeah, I was basically breaking out all the time, all over my face, but especially in my jawline, my under my chin, my forehead. Basically, at some point, it was all over my face. And if you know me personally, acne is not a thing for me, has never been. And all of a sudden, I was getting so many bad breakouts, and eventually, I had to get to a point where I went to an esthetician. So, when I went to the esthetician, we talked through just some of the products I have been using and what's been happening, what I'm eating, and all of those things. And come to realize that I was using way too many actives. I will definitely talk a little bit about those actives in a moment, but basically, they were causing my skin to flare up because I had damaged my skin's natural moisture barrier, and it was just not a good time. Because I'm going to be talking a bit about some technical terms, and this is not my area of expertise, and I'm not giving professional advice. I just want to say this is a disclaimer. I'm not a professional. This is not professional advice. I'm just sharing what my experience has been, and actually, I'll be defining some things. So I'll be looking down at my notes just to make sure I'm being accurate. So if you see me looking down, that's why. So let's start with the basics. What is your skin's moisture barrier? So this is the outermost layer of the skin that protects the body by keeping the skin hydrated, by retaining water and regulating water loss. It protects the skin from harmful bacteria, pollutants, UV radiation, and other environmental stresses. It also transports nutrients to the skin and helps maintain the skin's pH balance. So can you imagine, like, that's the function of my skin's moisture barrier, and using too many products, I basically damaged it. So when this happens, the skin becomes dry, itchy, flaky, and can lead to other skin issues if it's not addressed. So this is where I had gotten to at that point this year. So we're going to talk about some of the mistakes that I made. Like I said, I used way too many actives. So let's talk about actives for a second here. Active ingredients in skincare products such as hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, vitamin C, retinol, alpha hydroxy acid, salicylic acid, ceramides, and glycolic acids, and I'm sure there's a ton more. I had products that had hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and retinol. And one thing talking to my esthetician made me realize was that you're never supposed to use vitamin C and retinol together. Let me just say that again. You're never supposed to use vitamin C and retinol together. And there actually are brands that are making products that actually combine them together. So imagine how harmful that really is for the skin. At least for my skin, that was not working. Doing some of my research after meeting with my esthetician, apart from the vitamin C and retinol never being two combinations to mix at the same time, there were also AHA and BHA, and I talked about that just now. That's the alpha hydroxy acid, and BHA, I believe, is beta hydroxy acid. You're not to also mix those with retinol. Apparently, it's a no-no, and it's just something that we're not supposed to do. You can definitely do your own research and find out for yourself why, but for me, I know that now, so I don't mix those products on my skin at all. The second set of mistakes I was making was using too many mattifying and exfoliating products. Usually my skin was oily, so for the most part, my makeup, everything that I would put on my face would be mattifying products, and I would exfoliate a lot, especially on days when I sweat a lot or on days when I've put on makeup continuously. But there, it has to be a fine balance, and I definitely had gotten to the point where I was not in balance and in flux with what needed to happen when it comes to some of these products and these regimes. With the exfoliating, what I learned was that in doing it so much where I had like the exfoliating pads, I had the washes, the serums, like whatever, I was using too many of them. What it was happening was it was stripping my skin of its natural oils and drying it out as well. So this was disrupting the microbiome on my face because basically we all have a microbiome where human beings, our body has a composition of what it likes, whether it's bacteria and all of that. So I basically disrupted that by doing way too much. Can we say team too much? Because that was me. So learning all of this was definitely an eye opener. So I've basically taken a complete 180 and really simplified my skincare routine. So what's really changed? I've basically turned around my entire skincare routine and kept it very simple and minimal. I use a gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, sunscreen, and then once in a while, I might add in some serums here and there as I feel my skin needs. But on a daily basis, those are the three things that go on my face. And for the most part, my skin has really calmed down. It's not 100% back to where I would want it to be, but it's a world of a difference. And the amount of breakouts I'm getting has significantly reduced. So I'm so, so thankful for that. Also, some of the products I'm using, I will link in the description just so you are aware and can learn about them. I'm not obviously telling you that you need to go and use them because part of the thing with this video is I'm hoping I can encourage all of us to really tone it back down and really simplify our skincare to make sure we're taking good care of our skin and not damaging it in the process. All right. So apart from, skincare products, I wanted to also share just some few basic things that I've always done that I want people to realize that you must also do to take care of your skin. So the first thing is to change your sheets and change your pillowcases regularly. I know we all do that, but just letting you know out there, we're always sleeping on it. We have, especially women, we have hair product basically going into our sheets. We have lotions, we have creams, whatever you use, and it's constantly on your sheets. So just making sure you're changing them on a regular basis will really help your skin in the long run. Use specific towels to wipe your face and not the same towel that you use to wipe your body because it's just not going to go together. I think this is a great tip that everybody should be aware of. Is just you can literally get washcloths instead, like the small square or rectangular ones, and just designate that those are the ones that you're going to use for your face. It's definitely going to do your world of difference. Next, I would say is drink lots of water. Our body needs water. We're mostly made up of water. Keep drinking your water. Get in as much as you can in the day that is safe and okay for you, and just keep hydrated because our body really needs it and our skin will definitely show if we're not hydrated. And finally, give yourself time and grace. When you start making these changes, you might not see any change immediately, but just give it time because eventually it will definitely catch up. But obviously, if you're dealing with some more serious skin issues, you should definitely go talk to a doctor, go talk to a professional who can help you. And I said once again, this is not professional advice, just what I've experienced and what I've been going through this year and where I'm at right now so that I feel confident enough to be able to share just what my own experience has been so far. So, as I mentioned, I will definitely link some of the products that I've talked about here in the comments and in the description box. So, please make sure to check them out. Let me know what your skincare routine is. What are the things that you've learned from changing whatever you've changed in your skincare routine? If you've never changed it, what has always worked for you? Let's talk about it in the comments. I would love to hear what you are experiencing, what you've gone through with your skin. And let's all be, this nice little community that can help each other out and share and, just be together. So, yeah, definitely share your own experience. I would love to hear about it. And thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.